My name is Evelyn. I'm a full-time student, a Navy reservist, a single mother, and I work part-time. I'm not so different than the rest of the full-time students all around the country, but every student has a different set of obstacles when it comes to earning a degree. I set out to find how students feel about their educational institution and what they feel they struggle with the most as full-time students.
State because when I moved up here the first time, I would always pass the college, and I'll be like, you know what? I need to enroll back into college. So I lived up here for maybe like 5 or 6 months before I even enrolled into school or anything like that. And I just kept passing. I kept seeing the signs, Montclair State University, Montclair State. I'm like, damn, you know what? Let me go back to college. So I enrolled and got in. They care about everybody here, but it's just a lot of people think, oh, they don't care about us because they can't, what's the word I'm looking for? They can't pinpoint everybody's needs. You get what I'm saying? Like your individual needs. Like I could be like, oh, they don't care about me because they don't do this, or I can't park on campus, or so it's not like they're gonna cater to individual needs. They cater to, a group of, what I'm saying, like a group, as opposed to like, just somebody's mad because they can't get a class, so they're like, oh, MSU doesn't care about me. Like, what the hell? Once you then went into the army, or like, you're in the Navy, once you done did stuff like that, you're like, yeah, I can go to school, that's nothing. And like sometimes it gets to a point, like when I first started coming to school, it was very difficult for me to transition into like, waking up every day at 5:45 in the morning, being told what to do, to now it's like I have to make my own schedules. I have to like do this on my own. I don't have somebody telling me, here, go to the shower hall, do this, do that. Like I don't have that anymore. So it's like solely based upon me, like, okay, Harris, you have to manage your time. You have to, manage your tasks that you have to do. So yeah, that when I first came, that was a little bit difficult. But now I feel like I'm smooth sailing now.
So, do you actually like living on campus?
I do. It is so convenient for me, um, especially because I have a class at 7 in the morning, and I'm not a morning person. I live like 30 minutes away. It's not too far, but traffic sometimes, and just waking up. And like I told you, sometimes I don't get off my job like until 10, 11, do homework. So my sleeping pattern is crazy, and I'll oversleep on the alarm clock. So it's very convenient for that reason. Work is here. If I want to stay in the library, I'll just stay, and I don't have to worry about driving back home. So, it's convenience here.
With work, do you think that if you could go full-time at JCPenney, would you do that and be a full-time student?
No.
No? It's too much?
Definitely not. Even though JCPenney is just a retail job, you don't do like a lot of labor or whatever, I come home tired, and that's part-time.
Right.
I come home tired where I just don't want to do anything. I'm just tired, take a shower, and go to bed. So I don't think I would take a full-time job. Even if I wasn't in school, I still wouldn't take that job.
Yeah. So what if you mentioned that your loans don't cover everything.
Mm-hmm.
What if they did?
I would not be working at JCPenney.
But you'd be working on campus.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I don't even do it because I have to. I like working in the school, I've always been type that I have to work. I have to have some type of job. So even there, I just like it. So I don't mind. I mean, the stuff I would say, they already provided like tutoring services. They have the writing center. They have people that can tutor during at Webster Hall. Mm-hmm. So that's pretty much what I could say.
How does having my own apartment make me feel? Pretty awesome. I definitely do feel accomplished. I can't lie about that. It definitely does, give a little ego boost. Um, I don't know, just having to live with family members and not having my own spot for the last year or so. Well, actually, since 2009. But I don't know. I would say it definitely does feel good to finally say that, put my name on something. I did do traditional classroom, which was Bloomfield College. I do prefer online just because I feel like on campus there's just a lot of distractions. Campus parties, people, of course, roommates if you have any. How do I balance work and school? I don't. One always suffers, and it usually ends up being school just because, if it's time, when it comes to money, I need that money. So I would say school kind of takes the back seat a lot of the time. Don't have to pay for books. They are electronic. They are included in with my tuition. So I would say that's like the only relief of going online is that I don't have to worry about the extra books and things like that. That's included in my tuition. Um, there is a lot to read. We're doing, whole books in 5 weeks. That's almost two, three chapters, if not more, a week. So on average, I spend maybe I would say 2 hours, maybe three on each chapter.
It turns out that the students at MSU and elsewhere are not dissatisfied with the university. What they struggle with the most is time management and making enough money to afford the rising cost of tuition and room and board.
Okay, so I hope this works because I'm not sure if it's recording from my camera or from this earpiece, but work with me here. So
All right, I think that's it. Good, you thought it was going to be more? You're like stressing out about it?
Yeah.
I knew it. I wanted to tell you, like,
Sweet land of liberty. Let me record that on there.
it is recording.
Oh, sorry.
It's all right. You'll be like, Evelyn, your friends are so funny.
I'm sorry.
It's all right. So, the first picture that you sent.